Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's fight time. WNF coverage of the GTL is live. How you guys doing? Nightmare versus 2nd Panzer Division. I hope everybody's got their chairs in the relaxed position and laid back. Whoever else is in the party, you have air coming through. Thank you for tuning in. Got a great night of action-packed tanking going on for you guys. Beaver set up a Saturday night special for you, and I don't know if Beaver's actually here or not, but he's out fixing some broccoli. So do some quick rundowns here. GTL moderator and WNF moderator holding this playoff room for us. How you doing? Great. What's up, buddy?
I love being here, and this is going to be an action-packed night.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My cohort in crime, my co-seat, my partner in crime. How you doing there, Dis? What's up?
Hey, I'm doing great, Hells. Happy to be here with Great and Beaver tonight. And after a lot of back and forth into GTL, I'm super pumped that it's playoff time.
Hell yeah. And of course, somewhere lurking in the back somewhere is going to be Beaver. He'll probably drop in and say hello whenever he finally gets back. All right. So let's do some GTL rundown. We're running a little early, but hey, it's all good. 2nd PD is all ready to go. Nightmare's already up in the room. All right, let's go down some.
We're waiting on one from Nightmare still, looks like.
All
They have
righty.
7.
So let's check each other's brackets. Let's see if anybody's brackets have been
See if
broken.
there's a bracket buster out there tonight, huh?
Right. Let's see here. So already in the Euro division, Corrupt versus AWD 3-1. Corrupt win all, kill all. North American League, Immortals versus TG. Immortals 3 and out. Kill all on those. I figured as much.
Nice.
Initiative 66 versus VIS. Initiative 66 took it 3 and out. Kill all. Or no, looks like there is one match.
Immortals was TG, not PPW.
Yeah, TG. Panda versus Selva. Panda wins that 3 and out. Decoy versus HN. HN beats them 3 and out. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Decoy was definitely a solid team to watch. So then we have Nightmare's 2nd PD, and then at 10 p.m. Beavers with that double header. We're gonna have AMD versus
1 and 2 TC.
1 and 2 TC. It's I don't know if they've got that stuff figured out yet, unfortunately, on that side. But
We'll just call him TC.
right. All right. So
I believe they do, and I believe they're all switching back to 1 TC. I believe Otto did get his clan back from Wargaming.
Oh, fantastic.
all right. So I'm looking up here the rest of.
So I think did 2nd Panzer finish up on top in their bracket?
Yes, they won the intermediate division.
Yeah.
They get to move up to pro.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, they had a great season.
I believe TG finished out on top.
Oh, did they?
2nd.
So
if I'm
when
not
it was all said
mistaken.
and done?
But it was really close between the two.
I'm going over there.
But they both are moving up.
Well,
And if
Nice.
I know on the
and
website.
if 2nd Panzer wins tonight, then they could automatically jump to Champions League possibly next season.
Yeah, because I was looking up on if they've updated the website or not.
Yeah, last time I looked at it, they had 2nd Panzer on top of TG, but I don't know if that's
184 to
date.
160. Yeah, I don't know if that's up to date.
Because I know TG beat 2nd Panzer, gave them the 16
That's right.
points, And then
the
TG
end of
just
the,
won
season.
out on the rest of it. Yeah,
That's
TG
awesome.
just won the
That's
rest
right.
of them.
Yeah, I remember we covered that match. Well, it would be, let's be honest, it'd be a big upset for Second Panzer to take down Nightmare tonight. They've come a long way, but Nightmare's been at the top and playing really well.
Right. Oh. A lot of games getting, I know a couple more of the first round. Let's see. It's what? We still have. Well, I know you have Punished versus KMD.
Tomorrow.
Yep, and then on your 6th, are they supposed to be going against? Where was the play? Did they ever put on the website the playoff bracket?
I believe it is under announcements.
All right, so PPW versus on your 6th. We haven't had that one done yet. 7th versus 8th is not set yet. So that's going to be a good fight between L7 and there we go. Now it's live with the delay. So, Beaver, what do you say? L7 or 8?
I don't know. 8's going to be a hard fight, but I kind of lean a little more towards L7 in that fight.
Right. And then I got to ask you, because you're part of on your 6th, how you guys feeling to go out against PPW?
Way better than the first time. You know, got a little more practice in, a little bit more of a team camaraderie thing built up now. Meshing well, so I think it'll be a different fight this time around.
Ready 5 CZR, that's going to be a good one. I'd like to know.
I think that'll be a close one.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
See what's going on. I hope everybody's having a good time in the ring battles. No, I'm working on it. I'm right there to get Master League. Right there. That machine is so dirty for that.
Oh yeah, fantastic tank.
Right? I don't know. I have gladly turned over the reins of my IS-7 keys to someone else.
That's good, because I'm going to put you in a different tank now.
Berlin. All right, we're probably going to see some pretty good heavy metal coming out on this one.
Yeah, I would imagine, right?
Second PD loves to bring the... They do like German stuff, so we might see Maus
Yes, they do.
and a Jagdpans. That'd be pretty awesome. I love watching Jagdpans heat rip through people in comp because then they're like, that dumb Jagdpans.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Berlin's almost about the only map that you're going to be the only viable place for. I mean, there's not a lot of good places to get cross shots on it. I mean, like right off the bat, like say like Insk, where you got to cross the tracks.
Yeah.
Jagdpan's not very, good for that one, but
Pretty safe to get in location. The only problem that we've encountered with Berlin is because of the split spawns. If you play a mouse or something like that that's particularly slow.
oh, great, your mic is.
you can get-
Great. Your mic is like really staticky, homie. Ooh.
It's a question of getting those tanks into position, and sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer to get your mouse, etc., group up with the other ones.
Boy, Nightmare not messing around. They've already got their tanks up.
Oh no, nor would you expect Nightmare to mess around. They are seasoned vets here, and they're.
There you go. Private militias out there. Snafu Voodoo. How you doing, guys? No, still pretty.
Got 120 seconds remaining on the timer.
Cool,
Looks
cool.
like we're going to see the standard
Second
meta
Panzer throw their
coming
tanks
from
up at the
Second
end.
Panzer. Yep.
Yeah. They tend to throw them up in that last 20, 30 seconds. That's been their.
We got 90 seconds remaining.
90. All right. Well, the second PD typically doesn't come out until about the 40, 40 second mark. And
Yeah.
hell, we've even seen them go all the way down to the 20-second mark for the
to
last
the
tank.
wire. We've seen it
Right.
like go to launch. We're like, did they get them up? We didn't know until it popped up.
Right?
I think Nightmare wants to hold some of their tank picks before and get some intel from Second Panzer, and I think that's one of the things that's interesting here. You have a championship team, and may have not watched Second Panzer like we have, and Nightmare's not going to want to wait too long.
There we go.
There goes Second Panzer.
All right, really fast
There's
on
the
Nightmare
VKs
side.
coming up.
Pair of E4s from Sad Baby and I can't talk tonight. Anthropy. Man, I'm going to slaughter that one. Bird and Dojo, both in IS-7s. Nips the Bear. Extra Snipe, 705As. Kyle and Cajun, both in 7201s. Go ahead, Disc.
Yeah, we got double E4s ripping out with Militia, Nico, double IS-7s with Dark and King Donkey, double 57s with Wolf and Kinga, and double Super Conks with Odin's Cavalry and Lights 24.
There we go. Honestly, we were talking about this. I mean, the 57 Heavy, this is like its map. I mean, if there is a map in the GTL that is kind of made for that tank, would be this one.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't need the speed. There's places to hide, and there's places to clip dump. That's what the 57 thrives on.
remember to go check out WNF on YouTube. A lot of the other matches, GTL matches that we have covered are on there. Go check it out. Just go search in your YouTube bar there. Wednesday Night Fights will pop up. Cajun running some chocolate on his VK.
Oh, yeah. And as you can see, Nightmare right away, I mean, they're bringing the alpha guns out in big time with the 705As, the VKs, and then the double E4s. That is a lot of alpha to get smacked with.
And Nightmare is going with a split setup, 4-4. 4 going down 3, 4 going down 9. Branching off now into the
that
0.
That can be risky.
Where it looks like second Panzer's going into 3 different groups.
Which is riskier.
Right.
Yeah. It's a nice shot by Kyle. 766 right into King Donkey to start the match.
Donkey and Militia going to fall back. Pair of Super Conks going right in towards center. But Nightmare pushing 3-line hard. Wolf is going to have some huge problems.
Don't know if I like those Super Conks out there. We'll find out. Extra Snipe again lands another great shot. Already taking the E4 down to 666 hit points. Could be a one-shot for any of those tanks.
Wolf now lined
Dojo
up.
getting in behind on the IS-7. Go ahead, Health.
Oh, no, we just got a wrap around there. Yep, with Dojo. Wolf has got rerouted, and his E4 is now helping him, but
Dojo is just going ham. He is just in the midst of them.
Superconks need to get in the fight. They need to rotate in one way or
Yeah.
the other. Somewhere they need to get in the fight.
Well, and
So-
Nips is holding them back there, and now I think Nips has decided, forget it. We just need to go in and build these IS-7 and E4.
Second Panzer's IS-7 doing a great job, though, taking most of the alpha.
Fantastic.
Oh, Donkey misses his rotation onto the E4. Here comes the big push.
Here comes the Superconks in. Superconks need to focus fire. They need to get one of those 705s out.
Right. You're going to probably, looks like working
they're
on
gonna
Kyle.
go for Kyle.
Let's go rotate really fast. Let's take a look over here at the other side with the 57s. Cajun still full health. Entropy. Oh, they're just hurting over here.
Yeah, Nico's a one shot, but he should get one more shot off. Nice shot there by Nico. Oh, and a nice shot there by Kinga. They might have an opportunity. Ooh, Raging Cajun misses the kill.
57's now in relay. Let's transfer back. E4 should be able to pin that upper plate. Second PD
Another
up.
nice shot.
Odin's cavalry.
If he can just hang on just a little bit longer, Raging Kinga should be able to do a whole clip. He needs to get behind him here. I think he's just trying to bait the shot. Kinga misses again. I mean, Cajun misses again. It's over. Great teamwork right there by Second Panzer.
Right. Only things left now is extra snipe. Second PD taking it to Nightmare. First round out.
Yeah, great rotations right there. First of all,
Fire.
with the Superconks. And done.
There it is.
Now, I was a little worried about those Superconks, but they rolled them right into position, and they focus fired extremely well, and good teamwork on the other battle.
All right, let's do some damage rundowns here. Over on the Nightmare side of the world, Kyle did come out throwing up 2195. He got it. Other than him, it was extra snipe putting out some work. 4,776 damage, 3 kills. Now over second PD, damage spread a little bit more wide. Militia did it before he went down over there on that one flank, 2251. Wolf Silver coming in there at the 2103 and a kill. Lates, though, coming in there 4,023, 2 kills. Blocking 1,300. Nico in there, the E4, 2780, blocking 2K. Kinga and his 57 heavy, 2 kills, 4,017 damage. GG's, guys.
Wow.
Game 1 in the books.
Well, that is going to, yeah, that's a wake up Nightmare. This is no pushover team. Really just fantastic play out of Second Panzer to start this playoff off.
Absolutely incredible. Right?
Well,
Love
this
it.
is a map that Second Panzer is got plenty of experience on. I know they've played it against TG and a couple of other teams in the regular season.
Well, it's clear they knew exactly what they wanted to do with those Superconks in terms of rotations, and it really paid off for them. And I think Hell's pointed out a critical aspect is just the ability of those IS-7s to kind of hang on with that E4 and bait that push. Really allowed that rotation to take place.
Round 2, here we go, guys.
I'm pumped now. We got a battle on our hands
Right?
here.
I want a game 5, damn it. I want a game 5.
Yeah, I was a little nervous for Second Panzer, but now now I'm optimistic for them. I'm optimistic for them.
I tell you what, I'll crack the champagne. If Second Panzer can pull this down, get a win over a champ division team, and move on in the playoffs. In their book, I mean, you have to crack the champagne. You know, make it in second round of
We're a
playoffs.
long ways away from that, but
Right.
let's see what they do in their second Berlin pick here.
Right.
Um,
Love both these teams. I love rooting for the
Oh,
underdog.
both fantastic teams.
I got to root for the intermediate team.
How can you not in the playoffs?
Right.
That's half the fun, right?
Tanks are coming up now. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. I would expect a lot of the same, maybe from Nightmare. He seemed pretty comfortable with that lineup. The Extra Snipe had a heck of a game. He did over 4K in his 7.
Right.
Blocked 3,700. So why wouldn't you put him in that tank again?
Right.
I think they just underestimated the rotation of the Super Conks. I don't know if they didn't know they were there, or they thought they could clean things up before the Super Conks got in the battle.
Right. I think that those IS-7s of Second Panzer really saved their bacon because they were able to hold off the push enough for the Super Conks to make that rotation and try to keep, get that DPM into the game. So, no, brilliant move by Second PD.
He's already throwing up his Super Conqueror again. He knows what he's going to play. Looks like we're going to see the same thing out of Nightmare here.
Go ahead.
They still got one more pick, but we'll go ahead. They got a double E4 with Entropy and Sad Baby Imp. 2 IS-7s, Melkor and Z-Bird. Double 705As, Extra Snipe and Dojo. And finally, double BK-72s, Rockin' Kyle and Raging Cajun.
Awesome. Over on the Second PD side of the world, Militia and Nico both out in the E4s again, shooting to the Dark King Donkey IS-7s. Lates coming in there in the Super Conk. Odin's Cavalry swapping out this time for a Chieftain, and Wolf Silver swapping out 57 for 5A.
Like it.
Well, one thing Second PD does have over Nightmare right now is the DPM. Complete DPM.
Yeah, it's kind of like an alpha versus DPM fight here.
Right.
One team's bringing the big boomsticks, and the other team is bringing the that steady fire.
Right. And at that point in time, you're going to be looking at the caller's going to be very reliant on its team to make proper trades.
Yeah.
Not take too many hits. Just get it done.
Mm-hmm. They chose not to bring the 57 this time, correct?
No 57s.
No 57. Okay.
Just pure DPM.
Yeah. It'll kind of be interesting, right? Always out of the gate is where do you see tanks group, or do you see them, push both lines? Last time we had a 3 and a 9 line push. If we get the classic 9 line brawl, definitely looks like Second Panzer is going to group.
Right, and as it stands right now, if
Looks
they
like
would push.
Nightmare's doing the same thing.
Yep.
Second
Where do we get a
Panzer would
9
push
9
here.
line?
They're going to be outnumbered. They'd have a huge overmatch.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
That's a good trade.
Militias really did have to dig in. Yeah.
No, that wasn't. Roll back, buddy. Here comes Nico. I think they took too long in the transition on the back.
Yeah.
But the conks are going to get caught right in their side because they're going to. I wonder if they're going to. Extra Snipe's going to be shooting down that lane.
Yep.
Conks,
And that's
nice
the
double
adjustment
tap.
that Nightmare made this time. Yeah. Well, in a way,
Militia takes down Kyle with Militia just on a thread of life. Able to side scrape the hell out of that E4. Now he goes
keeps
down.
wiggling. He goes down though. Yep.
Lates is going to be going on a full.
Here comes Wolf Silver coming around.
I don't know if
on
I like
Z-Bird.
this.
I don't know. He's
It's
gonna
too
give
aggressive in my
his-
opinion.
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna give his butt to the 7-0 extra snipe.
And there's
Lit him on fire.
Right. Raging's about ready to get tagged in the side because here comes Lates. Boom, ammo rack right into Cajun. Nightmare now has full overmatch capabilities on Nico.
And they're to take it.
Entropy getting ammo racked. Nico not going down without a fight.
King Donkey's in trouble as well. He's gonna rotate. Risk taking the shot from the VK, but he's
Kinga
really
needs to
smart.
move in.
Look how he parked his tank back, got it safe from taking rear side shots, and now is giving his team a chance with a pretty much full health super conk.
Nightmare has taken
And
numbers,
then the other Conqueror and Chieftain.
but second PD has the hit points.
Hit point pull. Yeah. See, look how King Donkey's just staying alive. This is really good stuff out of an IS-7 right there.
King Donkey's a really good tanker too.
Said Baby Imp.
He's just bouncing shots, absorbing damage. Kinga gets the kill. You got to watch out. Dojo's sneaking up on him on the backside with the 705A in the field. He's not going to see him.
King Donkey, but then
Good
Dojo takes down
assassination by
Kingo.
Dojo.
Second PD still down one tank.
They're
Now
still
down
trying to
two.
kill
Tanks
King
now.
Donkey here.
Bounce.
I think he's stuck though. I think
I
that
think
tank
he's pinned.
when
I think he's
Melkor
pinned.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Melkor pinned him in there. He's in a real awkward position. Let's see if Dojo finishes him off. Yeah.
There it is. 1-1.
Good battle though, right?
Right.
Oh yes. Very back
Excellent
and forth
action.
on that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. All right. Second PD side of the world. Damage spread out. Nico, though, coming in there with 4155. Blocking 1990. Militia coming in there 2564. Blocking 2640. And squishy E4s. Great job, guys. King Donkey and his IS-7, 2 kills. 2311. Blocking 2120.
Ooh.
So great job over there on this side of the world. Sad Baby Imp at his E4 throwing up 2597. He only blocked 400. Yeah, I mean, second PD's E4 play, man, that is just, it's on par with Nightmare. As you see Entropy here, and his 2 kills, 3150, blocking 490. I mean, for on par, for par, second PD's E4s kept up. So that's a huge extra snipe coming
Yeah.
in there. 705A, 3382, blocking 400. Bird in there with his IS-7, blocking 1200, 3K damage. Great job, guys. What map we off to now, Great?
Yeah, we're tied up 1-1. Yeah.
We are going to Sand River.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Like
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
It was the ooh.
Mm. Well, I love having, when we do playoffs, definitely like a variety of maps. You know, a good city map with a good open map really can show off the talent of what a team can do.
Make sure I'm doing this right.
Yeah, this one always gets confusing because it's kind of that wonky split where team on the left side spawns on the east and vice versa.
That's what I'm hoping not, but left is south. Okay, so gotta swap these two. Oh,
We're swapping sides here. That's what I was going to be wondering. Just got to make sure to keep the... All right.
okay. Let's Good.
Alrighty.
Okay. I guess we're switching again.
We're switching. Make up the mind.
Hey, Beaver, what do we got coming up next, buddy?
Up next, we have AMD versus 1/2 TC. We're going to be doing a 880 GTL rules match.
Hell yeah.
And then, so far for Wednesday next week, it looks like we're going to have 2MPD versus Silva at our 9 o'clock slot in a 761. So a little bit different than what we've been seeing.
All right.
And the 10 p.m. is to be announced.
Alrighty.
That one's still under work.
Right. That one's still under a little bit of work, but I will tell you what's going to be coming up on the 28th. You're going to see Second PD. They're going to be coming out. It's going to be a hella good time. You're going to see Still Dragons. You're going to see Punished. And you're going to see AMD and 12v12, all Soviet on Proc and
Soviet night.
It's all DOS. Yep. It's all about the vodka. We're going to be playing some, probably going to get labeled a Soviet, being some socialist or something. I got to watch what I play.
We've also been requested to do a all French night.
I'd be down for that.
I want to do like French versus British night or something like that.
Yeah, I'll say we might do that.
We've somebody else mentioned something about British versus German.
Yes.
Can't exactly find it in the chat, but there have been more mentions. This was just this week while I was trying to do the scheduling, like this weekend. So,
well, I know
I
last
think we got a lot of interesting matchups we can throw at them.
Right. Well, we're gonna have Spooked
I'm still
October.
waiting for the Battle of the Derps.
Well, in October, we're going to have every week what we're going to do is something a little bit crazy. We'll have it have a spectacular time. Maybe we'll have Battle of the Derps versus, I know I'm going to be putting together Werewolves versus Dragons. That will be the Halloween special. So
Nice.
calling all tankers who have dragons and lichens and you want to come out and you want to take part on WNF, well, I think we have a holiday special
Halloween
for you.
tanking. Yeah.
Right.
We're already down to about 90 seconds on the clock here. Like Nightmare now is like holding their tanks a little bit. Not wanting to reveal too much.
Right. Sand River.
Gamesmanship on both sides.
So much mobility that you have, and you're able to rotate. If you can rotate faster and just try to get to that flank faster than the other team. Let's see if they can do that here on Sand River.
Nightmare's definitely coming out with a quicker lineup right now.
All right, Second PD rolling out. Pair of 5As, King Donkey and Wolf. King of Lates, both in Super Conks. Shooting in the Dark Eye is 7. Private Militia, Odin's Cavalry and Bad Chats, and Nico in the T100 LT. Go ahead.
Yeah, over on the Nightmare side, we have double patents coming out by Entropy and Melkor, double Bat Chats, Sad Baby Imp and Dojo, double Machines, Raging Cajun, Extra Snipe, and double 113s by Kyle and Z-Bird. We're ready to go to battle.
Boogity boogity, let's go tanking.
Perfect timing.
So definitely Nightmare. I think with the patents, they got some good ridge line, and they got speed everywhere. You could see a large push by them. So it'd be very critical for the light tank over on the 2nd Panzer side to get some good intel and let their team know what's happening with that speed of Nightmare.
Wonder if Nightmare's just going to do balls out. They're going to cut across diagonally 3 lines.
That's what it feels like. We always say that, and then they do something else. But
Right.
it
No.
feels like a let's see how they
They're
spread
going north. They're going north.
Yep.
Yep, they're going to go out and play on the 1-2-3 line.
Yep. This is where Nico needs to be more aggressive. He
Right.
needs to get those spots. He needs to get that intel for his team. I don't know if sitting on that ridge he's going to be able to get the intel.
Right. He
Now,
needs to dip down.
They already know they're not going north, so in a sense, he is giving them good intel.
Well, we're going to have a hell of a fight out here because 2nd Panzer's rotating out to the K line also. Let's get them such
They're
a
going to
large
get
map.
overmatched, though. They're going to get completely overmatched on the K line if Nightmare gets the intel here. The Kinga in the Super Conqueror down there is not going to be able to help his team if they push down that K line
Nope.
aggressively. We've
Well-
seen that too many times where teams have tried to use that Conqueror there to throw
Now
shots
it's-
across, but
This is bad mojo for these guys because now they're pushing out down a Death Valley.
they don't know. That's the problem. Is that okay? Now they have some intel. And the problem is that you got an IS-7 and a Super Conqueror sitting out here in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
Yeah, but you also got Nico getting some back shots now.
That's helpful. You're absolutely correct there.
So it's going to draw some attention off the rest of the fort there.
It's just a matter of when Nightmare calls the push.
Yeah, they're going to call the push. They're lining it up. Dojo's getting out there to get a little bit more intel. The only way that Nightmare's going to have to win this is going to have to bomb King Donkey. And they're going to have to hop on him.
Yep.
2 minutes. There we go.
Kinga needs to jump into that cap. Put 3 on the cap.
Yeah. They
not just
need to
2.
make that clock work against Nightmare. You're absolutely right. That's a great
Here
call.
goes Nico into the cap.
Yep.
Stay in there.
And
Oh,
here
he
goes
jumped
Nightmare
out.
now. Nightmare now has to push. That's exactly what was going to take place when you put 3 on the cap.
Why
They've
would
already
you-
abandoned that 3rd person off the
Why
cap.
would they
I
abandon?
don't know why. I don't know.
Why would they abandon? That's dumb. They're fully committed going down K line. The clock would be at 24
Kinga,
seconds.
jump on cap. There you go. Here goes Kinga. No, Kinga, keep going. Another
he's
10
on-
feet, bud.
Hey, you got to get
Come
on
on.
cap and get on the backside. At this point, you get on the backside of the cap and
Yeah, he's
you
going to
force
get.
Nightmare to come get you.
Yeah, he's just going to get farmed right there.
What should happen is Nico should play
Oh,
interference with
Lates
Dojo
is-
right now.
Lates takes a huge hit and they lose a good amount of time.
Oh,
You didn't need to do that. Oh my goodness. Nico should have stayed on the base. And all thing he did was just waste time. That was a waste. Nico
Oh, yeah.
wasted just time. The game would have already been over. They'd have been one up on Nightmare.
Cavalry and Militia are both on reload for the bat chats. We're under 30 seconds, but and Nico almost has to just go down there and sacrifice himself just to hold off these tanks.
Right. They screwed up. Oh, and that's it. Nightmare's going to bull this one out.
Shouldn't have.
Nope.
I mean, 2nd Panzer still has some health out there, but Nightmare
Nah.
has all their tanks and they're surrounding them now.
Right. And they're just gonna get
Second
blasted.
Panzer's just in too much of a crossfire. Exactly.
Yep, Nico screwed up.
Well, I don't know who was making the call there. If that was his call or the callers, you just don't know. I think this was a W if they set the two Super Conquerors and the IS-7 on the backside or the light tank.
Yep.
And I would have put one tank up front just to run interference down in the river, to suck up time. And I
Right.
think that's a W for 2nd Panther.
Yep. Well, that yet again they are an intermediate team. So I mean,
Yep.
sometimes intermediate teams feel that they can take on a champ league, team head on, and sometimes that just doesn't work out. You sometimes just got to go for that cap. You're in the playoff
Yeah.
scenario. Go for the W. Get the W. Screw trying to kill everybody. You don't have to worry about points no more.
Points don't matter at this point.
Points don't
Yeah,
care.
points don't
It's
matter.
just wins.
W's matter.
Yeah,
and,
W's
Yep.
is what matter. And
And the thing is, you knew where all of Nightmare was.
Right.
They
You
were
knew where they
all
was.
on the K line trying to kill 4 tanks. You didn't have to do anything else, but
Nope.
get your other tanks safe.
let's do some damage rundowns here. It's going to be pretty light, except for on the Nightmare side, which they spread out beautifully across the board. Great job going out to Nightmare, not getting impatient, and just doing what they do, and taking advantage of huge mistakes. And Nightmare took it. Nightmare's in the lead now.
Who won?
And
I wouldn't quite say huge mistakes. I mean, they were little mistakes that wound up being
That
turned
ended up costing
into
them.
game changers.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, at that point in time, a light tank, you know where they're at. The light any caller should know. You know where they're all lit up. The light tank could just roll back and sit on cap and call it done. That's a huge, huge mistake. You had complete map
Oops.
control. Sorry, I don't mean to point it out, but you're in the playoffs. You gotta have your head on straight. You gotta know what you're doing, or you can get.
Yeah, can't be making those mental mistakes like that.
Yeah, especially against, like you said, a team like Nightmare. They're a veteran team, and you notice, let's flip the script right now and talk a little bit about Nightmare. Nightmare never panicked. They saw some cap pressure. What'd they do? They laid
Continued
down
with their
fire on the
push.
cap. They grouped up the push, took out the tanks. Still no panic. Moved the tanks across. Didn't all go up the same ramp. They went up at different angles to make sure they surrounded them and took care of business. I mean, that was just perfectly executed by Nightmare.
Right. I mean, the only thing that maybe would have been a little different is have the Bat Chats maybe pushed back towards, what is that, the hill at Gulf 5, and just get,
Yeah.
I mean, Dojo was trying to get there. Dojo was trying to get there. You can tell that he was trying to get spots, but at the same time, if he could have got to that spot, at least delayed out that timer a little bit more. But no
Yeah.
offense, but yet again, that was second PD's game, and they just let it through their fingers.
Well, here's the thing is, I mean, what second PD has showed me so far is they are very capable of going toe-to-toe with Nightmare.
Right. They're not afraid of
so-
it.
I'm not writing them off right now. They're not afraid of them. They have good strats. They just need to execute here on this game to take this thing to Ghost Town, and I think they're capable.
Yep.
I agree, and I see a game 5 in the works. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said in the beginning we love Game 5s. I would love to take this all the way to a Game 5. Oh my God.
Looks like
Especially in the
Nightmare's
playoffs.
going with that same lineup again. That super fast lineup.
Yep, Nightmare busting out here. Might as well do it. Double 113s from Bird and Kyle, Nips the Bear and Cajun and Machines Dojo with Sad Baby Imp and Bat Chats, and 248 patents from Snipe and NFP.
Yeah. And basically, the slowest thing they got there is the patents. Everything else can boogie pretty quick.
Right. How many people are going to get the M60 patent if it's the good version? I don't know if I am or not. It's going to be
I
interesting.
gotta see which version they are to throw out there.
Right.
It has to be equal
No.
or better than the patent you have, or why?
Is it going to be the PC version patent is what I'm wondering, or
Well,
Yeah.
but on PC there was 4 different versions of the M60 patent. That's
Mm-hmm.
different
Yeah.
updates. One's identical, completely identical to the 48 patent, just a little bit of buffs and horrible armor. The other one
Yeah.
is
So I just don't like.
go ahead.
There has to be a reason to play it over the 48,
Right.
or why get it? So I think whatever version they release, you gotta have something that makes it okay. Play that. Well, it's kind of like with the VKK. There's something different. You got that E100 gun on it, and that so okay, that's a different aspect of that tank with that huge alpha now. So
Didn't
let's
they
see what they
also
do with
give
it.
it like a frontal plate buff also for the
Mhm.
VK72?
Yeah. Looks like we have 2nd Panzer rolling out here with double bat chats by Odin Cavalry and Militia. The light tank again by Nico. IS-7 by Dark. 2 Super Conks, Leets and Kinga. And double 5As, King Donkey and Wolf Silver. Let's see if 2nd Panzer can tie this up.
Come on, Panzer, you can do it. We're rooting for
I
you.
got faith
We just
in
want
them.
game. We just want game 5. Come on, let's be honest. It's the playoffs, man.
Playoffs.
Honestly, I'd like to see Game 5, but I'd also like to see 2nd Panzer pull it off for the final W.
Yeah.
Gotta go
Like
for
I
the
said,
underdog.
we're always big underdog rooters here on WNF. So
Right.
Um,
All day long. All right, here we go. Now,
I would expect.
I have watched Nightmare.
Go ahead.
Like, I'd say 70% of the time they push the top.
Yeah,
side
I was just
when
going
they're
to
on
say,
this
I
side.
expect Nightmare to stay grouped and come at you again.
But they're going to prove me wrong. So they're going complete 100% opposite again. So
They just love proving you wrong, Hells.
hey, I love being
Nightmare,
proved
no,
wrong.
no, but I think they're just sort of group and go down the K line and then up the 1 line, and it looks like 2nd Panzer is going in the same direction. This could just be a huge, nasty brawl on the K. Dojo's
Dojo
lit,
gets
but
spotted.
Yep, Nico's
Just
now
now.
is lit. The
Nice
question
track
is, does
hit.
Dojo...
Didn't track
Yeah,
him.
does Dojo know? He must feel confident that they're not there.
Right.
He's rejoining up with the rest of his team. Just enough spotting to make sure you got 8 tanks in the fight. And look at this. 2nd Panzer, they don't know it, but leaving that IS-7 and those 2 Super Conquerors down there, this could be devastating for them. Because there is a clear overmatch with the 2 Bat Chats and 5As on the top now. And
No.
when Nightmare realizes it,
Honestly, I think they're going to cap him out. Nico's already on the cap.
I think they're going.
They're going to
Yep.
cap him out.
Well, he touched it.
now hopefully they sit on the backside this time.
Enough touch to slow them down, to make them turn their turrets, to give their guys a little bit more time.
Wait, watch. Now, 3 tanks on.
Boom.
Now that
Now you gotta
forces
leave it.
Nightmare's hand. Gotta go.
Now that forces Nightmare to split or to continue their push and to be hell of aggressive.
And look, 2nd Panzer's doing a great job. Look how they're backing up, forcing Nightmare to really waste time and come and get them. And that clock's already down underneath a minute.
King
I'm
Donkey's
liking what
just
I'm
got to
seeing
stay
out of
alive
2nd
for as
Panzer
long
right
as
now.
he can. Donkey trying to block everything he can. Wolf still got to be doing the same thing. You just running your interference.
Yeah.
Wolf still alive. Clock 40 seconds now.
Bat Chat down. Wolf's down. 1 Bat Chat left. But,
He
we're
needs to
approaching
get
30
Dojo out of.
seconds.
Oh, he's on reload.
Yeah. Shot in the dark needs to be a pain in the butt right now.
Right, yeah, he needs to throttle up and drive across.
He needs to kind of get in there and throw not throw his
Yeah.
tank away, but slow him down because the machine and the Bat Chat Dojo and Raging Cajun are racing. They have less than 15 seconds to get up the ramp.
It's going to be close. It's going to be like 3 seconds
Oh
left.
my God, just stay down. Just stay down, 2PD. Just stay down.
3, 2,
Oh.
1. Oh, no.
Oh,
Yet again, Lights pokes.
If Lights had backed up.
If Lights yet again pokes his head and takes a hit and costs them the game. Oh, Lights. Oh, man.
What a
Too
heartbreak.
aggressive.
What a heartbreak. They had it
They had it. Lights just poked.
twice.
Yet again, Lights put his head up.
Oh,
Honestly, I think if Shot in the Dark was over in about Echo 3 rather than Delta 2.
yeah, too far back.
Yeah, game changer right there.
Yeah, I felt that tank was significant because
There
it would have
is.
been like the second layer after the one line to slow them down, and they could just ignore him, and that's what they did.
Nightmare pulling out this win. 3-1. Dojo coming in there with a 1997 and a kill. Bird coming in there 1744, 2 kills. Kyle 2220. Sad Baby M 2256. Cajun 2029 and a kill. Nips the Bear coming out there with a 1667 and a kill. Entropy coming out there 2 kills 2563. Extra Snipe coming out there 1 kill 2224. That is your winners. They are moving on in the playoffs. We should know by Monday morning. Hopefully we'll know who their opponent will be.
Well, I just have to
All right.
say for
All right, gentlemen.
Second Panzer,
I'm going to
Oh, go ahead,
excuse
Grace.
myself and bow out.
Yeah,
And go join my
you gotta
guys
get
and
ready, man.
for this next.
Yes, sir.
good luck.
Thank you.
Is this to say that this hats off to Second Panzer. I thought they brought a great game tonight, and definitely had the potential to beat Nightmare. Definitely,
Right.
yeah. I don't think if you talk to anyone from Nightmare that they felt like this was an easy W tonight.
Yeah, that was not.
That was not comfortable.
Yeah, right. That was definitely an
Now I know
uneasy
they're
feeling.
seasoned pros and stuff, but when it's 2 seconds left on the cap clock and you just get in there, and if it wasn't for a poke, you might have been going to Ghost Town. That's a very competitive team there.
Hey, Beaver, who has our room for next match?
I'm making it now.
Awesome.